I wanted to have some pictures that were natural, but something a little bit different. I have had some pictures done in the past and they were a little bit staged, so I just wanted something a little bit more natural. I went on their website and had a look at the images, and they did everything that we wanted out of the pictures. The fact that they were both mums and they completely understand sort of what you would want from your newborn pictures, from your family pictures, and to capture everything that was so precious and so tiny that you won't be able to get back again.
We chose Nurtured with Love because they were recommended to us by a friend. We wanted to get some photographs of our 1-year-old son. So once they were recommended, I had to look at their website. So I really liked the images that they produced, and I liked the fact that they were a local business as well. Lou took loads of time over each shot, so I was amazed at how long it takes to produce each shot and how much time and care that goes into each shot as well.
After I had my daughter, me and my husband wanted a really good family photographer. We spent a long time researching online, reading loads of reviews, and we came across Nurtured with Love, and it became apparent straight away that they were the ones that we wanted to go with. There were no fake smiles, and also there was no harsh lighting. Everything was just very, very natural. And the thing that I really liked about Nurtured with Love is that their website was very, very clear cut, so I knew what I could get for my money. You hear often of people going to a studio, spending maybe £50 and end up spending thousands, and I didn't want that. I just wanted to know what my money could buy.
When I first went in, it was the setting of the room was gorgeous, and it just makes you feel really relaxed, and she chatted through exactly what we were going to do. And then the first images that were taken, she said to me, what would you like to have? So I think she made me feel much more relaxed, because the images were, to start off with, were the ones I suggested, and then she made suggestions and took it from there. They record a moment in time that we'll never get again. They're just beautiful images, and particularly the baby ones. They're something to always look back on. My daughter's 11 months old now, and I've already looked at them loads. I can't believe how much she's changed since those photos were taken. It's just something that hopefully she'll like to look back on as well in years to come.
They grow so quickly that you can look back at those pictures and just remember how tiny that they were, and the special bond that you had with them at that time. That was only 10 days old when he had his photographs done, and to see those images is just fantastic. And he can look back at them as well. I didn't have any done with my other children, so for Zach to be able to look back at his pictures, it's just a lovely memory to have.
As you can imagine, after the session, I was so excited just to get my images. And Stacey was quite funny actually, because she kind of drip fed me. She also sent me a text message, and she said to me, "Oh Jackie, I'm editing your photos. There's an amazing one of your son kissing your daughter. You're going to absolutely love it." So I was getting really excited. Then a few days later, she'd message me again and say, "Oh, your daughter's eyelashes are beautiful," and send me a photo. So I was really, really excited to get them. When the photos were finally ready, she messaged me and gave me a password, and me and my husband just dashed back home, and we just watched this video compilation that she did and the images, and we just sat and cried our eyes out. We're just so emotional, and we were just in awe of every single image. Everything just exceeded our expectations. Every image captured my children perfectly. After me and my husband had a bit of a cry, I then took my laptop to my mum's house, and me, my mum and my sister watched it all again and sat having a big group cry.
Lou was great at making him laugh and look at the camera, and making him smile. And I think they're probably some of my favourite photographs of the session are of the two of them together. He's got his arm around her, cuddling her, and he's got a big, huge grin on his face, and you can feel him laughing from looking at the picture. It's just amazing. The photos that we received in the post were packaged absolutely beautifully. We received the digital images on a stick, We also received a couple of photographs that had been printed out as well, which was really nice.
I was a bit more anxious when we went to the studio and I had the Cake Smash session, because that was that little bit older, so he was 1 at this point and my daughter was 4. So I just was really worried that they were going to misbehave, or that my daughter was going to misbehave. It was such a lovely, lovely experience. Lou chatted to Mia, and my daughter, she was talking to Lou the whole time, and Lou was just so patient with her. She was amazing, and to get Mia to perform, she just loved the camera and she just said everything. She just knew exactly what to do and how to put her at ease.
For me, Nurtured with Love it's not about just paying a photographer to do a few photos, it's about investing in a family photographer who's going to be there with you throughout your journey with your children and capture those images. Before the session, I was obviously really excited because I wanted to be part of that Nurtured with Love journey that I'd seen online, but I was quite anxious because at that time my son was 2, my daughter had just been born, he was playing up a little bit and he refused to have his photograph taken for visitors. So I was worried about that, and also how I would look because I just had a baby. I was paranoid about how I would look and come across. But the one good thing with Nurtured with Love is that they ring you and they're in contact with you before the session. So on one night Stacey rang me and she said to me, how do you feel about the session? And I told her my thoughts and she said, Jackie, it's absolutely fine. I've worked with your older siblings before. I promise you that you'll get some fantastic images. And she was right, because on the day he was laughing with Stacey. He was basically eaten out of a hand by the end of the session.
The online gallery was really good because it gave us the opportunity to look at the photos in our own home, take our time about choosing the images, and also if we wanted to, we could show other people those images as well. And they care about clients, they care about the babies, they care about the images. They're very modern images and something that's will last for a long time, I think.
And you don't feel like you're being sold to either. You feel like you can just sit there and you can look at the images, and actually again it's creating, it's a really nice thing to do. It's a relaxing way to look at your images, and you can chat about them, you can laugh about them without that pressured, you know, oh look at it, you know, for them doing a bit of a sales pitch on it, which you don't get any of that, which is so refreshing.
I trusted Stacey completely. I knew that she had her own children by obviously looking on the website, and because I had that contact with her before the sessions, she put my mind at ease. She basically said that she knew a variety of techniques to soothe babies, to handle babies. She told me that the room would be a certain temperature. She told me how to dress my baby so my baby would be comfortable. And it's really funny because when I got there, she just basically took my baby, took charge, and she used some fantastic techniques that I saw that I still use now with my baby. So when my baby's unsettled, I use the things that she did in that session. Definitely recommend Nurtured with Love to friends and family because I want them to experience what I've experienced. I want them to have those images preserved in a photograph forever that they can look back on.
I would recommend Nurtured with Love to friends and family. I think they produce fantastic images, they're really caring, they offer great customer service, they make you feel relaxed, and the images that they produce are just amazing. They really care about the images that they produce, and they love babies.
I would definitely use Nurtured with Love again. We have our family session booked in the summertime. There's 5 of us in our family, so we've had a lot of the children, but none of myself, my husband and my older daughter as well. So we've got a family session booked in June, which we are very excited about, and I can't wait to see those images. Nurtured with Love in 3 words: perfect, treasured, memories.
Nurtured with Love in 3 words: caring, contemporary and natural.
Nurtured with Love in 3 words is exactly that. Nurtured with love, it's what it says on the tin. Everything, it sums up everything about them, how they nurture you throughout the whole journey, how they are with your children, and just their love for the job that just shines through.